Yo, welcome to a game about sucking up ghosts with a vacuum. This looks like an incremental kind of upgrade clicker game. I'm super excited to check it out. I love games like this. This is kind of my weakness, I won't lie. So we're jumping right into the upgrades. By the way, subscribe. I'm always checking out new games. Literally every other day, I'm checking out new games. I also upload twice a day. Unprecedented pace. I won't stop. Let's jump into the game. Upgrades, suck more. Hey, yo. Ghost Sucker, very good at sucking up ghosts with its vacuum. Extracts ectoplasm from the ghosts when sucked. Suck is one of those words that's just phenomenal to play. So you point at the ghosts and you suck them. Get sucked. So we have a limited amount of time here. I don't know why that made me laugh. So ectoplasm harvested, 3 ghosts sucked into a vacuum. I mean, this game is heavily relying on its title and its gimmick to carry the entertainment for a little bit. UI does seem a little basic, I won't lie. I would, I would appreciate it if it was a little more stylistic. Also, if we're leaning into the ghost vibes, I feel like the lo-fi kind of chill, cozy music with the rain behind it, does that fit? I don't know. You let me know. Let's go into the upgrade tree. I think this game, my enjoyment of this game is going to heavily depend on the upgrade tree. I will not stall any longer. Sucking radius, battery capacity. I feel like we definitely want to do battery capacity. We also have suction power. Let's do a battery capacity and let's do a suction radius. And it looks like we were out of upgrades. We're going to have to save up 5 for suction power. Loose ghosts. Not really sure. Let's not worry about the extra stuff here. Let's just start sucking real quick. Yeah, so your sucking power drains your battery. Oh, and your battery drains passively as well. Good to know. We sucked them. So we got 6 money. It looks like the ectoplasm turns into money automatically. Quite interesting. I don't know why, but that ghost sound effect is hilarious to me. So we have more suck power. We're also going to increase the spawn rate of the ghosts, I'm assuming. I think it might be good to on your, like, do you see how that tooltip is showing up at the left side? I think you should have that on every upgrade. Just a quick explanation. I mean, for most of these, you obviously don't need to do an explanation, but like spawn rate, for example, that could be confusing to maybe a player that's not used to this genre of games, perhaps. I don't know, just something to think about. Power drain reduction, ectoplasm value. We definitely want to get that. Ghost ectoplasm drop amount. Yeah, let's get in here. It's a very basic game. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Ideally, we probably want to suck multiple ghosts at the same time. You know, do the double suck. This video is going to get demonetized 100%. All right, let's do upgrades. We could power drain reduction. I feel like that's beneficial, but 0 to 1% power drain reduction, is that going to be that impactful? I think we want to increase the ghost ectoplasm drop amount. Maybe. Let's get back to sucking, dude. These ghosts aren't going to suck themselves. Like, listen, I got an email about this game. They're telling me about it. Like, hey, check out the demo. It's cool, you know? And I'm into that. Hold up. Hey, yo. I'm into, like, new games and incremental games like this. And I cracked up at the name of the game. So I thought that was funny. All right, we're saving up 25. I will say, too, in incremental games like this, having options on where to go with the upgrade tree is really beneficial, I think, to the player. You know, having them understand, or having them having the ability to choose where they go on the upgrade tree. I guess these glowing ghosts are potentially more suck-worthy. Let's definitely focus on them. And I'm not trying to say that the upgrade tree won't get to that point at some point, but it seems very linear to me. And, you know, I guess that is a style of game, but I like when I can go in one direction. Like when the upgrade tree is a spider web and it goes out in all directions, you know, I'm kind of overwhelmed at what upgrade to pick. I like that feeling, but maybe players don't. I don't know. I don't make games, so. Spectre Detector shows the locations of rare ghosts on the upgrade screen. The detection distance can be upgraded. I don't understand what that means. Let's go. Let's unlock it and see what it does. What do we... I didn't even pay attention to the upgrade that we got, by the way. Let me stop critiquing a game with my limited brain. We have 32 dollars. We're gonna go to upgrades, and what did I get here? Ectoplasm value increation. Gotcha. Yeah, that's what we got. So let's grab that. What is this? Loose ghosts? Is that what this is gonna pick? Battery capacity. How many bloob ghosts are on the loose? Slimy ghosts made from pure ectoplasm than the average ghost. How many jumboos are on the loose? Huge ghosts with big souls. So I guess we're going to go for these upgrades. Battery capacity increase, ghost speed, reduction in vacuum, and unlock the soul gate. That's interesting. So let's save up some more money here. Let's get to sucking. You know, sometimes my mic kind of peaks when I make S noises. And I do have a de-esser. And I'm so glad I do on games like this. Because I'm screaming suck as loud as I can. Ooh. So that released some ghost. I wonder if I'm going to see this guy now. That's interesting. Mystery ghost catching tool locked for demo. Okay. Okay, interesting. Let's jump right back in. I'm curious on what's going on here. I guess let's look out for that red ghost, shall we? Oh, here he is. Let's suck him. Looks like we're not going to have enough suction to suck him. Let's get battery capacity. So is that like a boss, you think? We unlocked more battery capacity. And what is this? A ghost trap. Stationary traps that suck up ghosts automatically. Spawns at the cursor's position at set intervals. Interesting. And then soul cage. We're going to need some currency here. Suck up jumboos for these, used to unlock soul gates. Suck up bloobs for these, premium ectoplasm for buying tools and artifacts. Okay. I guess we keep sucking. I guess we could suck green. Easy. Yeah. We got his ass. Probably shouldn't even worry about red guy yet. We did get a ecto blob. So am I gonna have an area where I can spend that? Oh, I need 5 to unlock the ghost trap. But I'm out of bloobs to suck. Hey, yo. I'm not allowed to say that on YouTube.com. Alright, we should be able to get this guy. We sucked him. Honestly, I'm playing this game. Half of the reason I'm playing it is to be able to say that I'm sucking various ghosts. Looks like we got a big soul, so we can unlock a soul gate. And then that unlocked Spectre Detector Scan Range. Okay, interesting. So, yeah, I feel like that's actually a pretty good gimmick. That's original. In the upgrade tree, it kind of gives you an area to go for if you need a certain currency. It releases a certain ghost. That's kind of interesting, not gonna lie. So we need to save up regular money. We can do jumbo spawn rate. Sorry, jumbo spawn rate. Spawn rate in total. Bloob spawn. So we're doing all spawn rate. So let's just keep doing our thing, man. We do want to suck this guy because he does give us regular ectoplasm as well. Might as well suck him. It is pretty satisfying to suck these guys. Alright, let's do regular spawn rate. And then ectoplasm value increase. I think I'm just going to save up for that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like you should kind of lean into it kind of being cheesy. And I'm talking to the developer, obviously, here. Like, I feel like the relaxing music doesn't really fit this. Like, have some really cheesy, almost Halloween garbage music, you know? I feel like it'll be charming. Let's increase the ectoplasm value. We released a jumbo. Suction power increase. Jumbo power reduction. Yeah, I feel like I want to go. The amount is going up quite a bit. I feel like we might want to explore these areas. Let's do another run and see how much money we make. And we'll go after the jumbo. Actually, I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. We are not. Okay, that's okay. It is worth a lot more, though. So we got $79. Let's go. I guess what does a spawn rate do? If you only have one in the chamber? Oh, it's 0% to 25%. So we could potentially get this guy randomly. Okay. Let's do suction power increase. Unleash bloobs. Interesting. Not sure what that means. I think the upgrades could be explained better, in my opinion. I am noticing that the suction power, I'm ignoring that big red ghost for now, because I just want to kind of get the smaller dudes. Yeah, the suction power has been a huge increase. Nice. Okay, we must have got a lot there, right? Yeah, 180 big ones. Let's unleash the bloobs. Like what? I don't know what that means. You know what I mean? I feel like your upgrades, they should be explained. Most of them are not hard to understand, but this is a new mechanic to me. Having the ghosts, the loose ghosts on the upgrade tree. You know, for unleash bloobs. What did I buy? What did I just do? Just an idea. Let's do Jumbo spawn rate, and then we can do Ghost Ectoplasm drop amount. We're going to increase that. And unleash blue. I guess this is just a perk that unleashes some bloobs. Okay, that's cool. Let's send me back in here, dude. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm kind of torn on this game. Is it enough? I feel like I don't know. It seems a little basic. I hope there's definitely some updates and stuff to kind of spruce up the game, perhaps. It's not that I'm not having a good time, but it does feel a little basic, you know? And I'm just being honest, you know? Let's do suction radius incretion. And then we might as well unleash some bloobs. Do we have enough to work on this yet? No, we have 3. So let's go for some green guys to see if maybe we could worry about this. Get the ghost trap situation going. I am interested in that. Let's look for another green. I don't see him. That's okay. We are getting quite a bit of ectoplasm there. That's cool. We have 277 now. Let's scroll back up. And I guess let's go here. Power drain reduction. That seems good. And then suction power. I am definitely interested in that. I love sucking. Let's get this green guy. That's going to allow us to purchase the traps. Next upgrade cycle. This is cute though. It's basic, you know. Assuming this game is priced properly, I don't, it's a good way to kill an afternoon for sure. I'm having a good time. Let's go back to upgrades and let's unlock the ghost trap. And now we have a bunch of upgrades. Okay, these are just more upgrades. Interesting. Do you think that when you have like the ghost trap here, maybe could unlock a bunch of upgrades for the ghost trap potentially? I mean, I like how it unlocks other upgrades too, but it's just interesting to me. I feel like I want to do suction power here. There's a lot of upgrades here. Yeah, we can't afford anything else. Let's go back. And maybe we could go after red guy. See what happens here. You think we're going to have enough? We did get him. That was a weird sound, by the way. 5 ghosts sucked. So we got a big soul. We don't have anything. We don't have enough to upgrade, so let's jump right back in. We'll go for regular ghosts here. And a green. Might as well go for a green. You want to get them while they're clumped up. I've noticed that. I think the multicolored ghosts are really pretty. Wait, they're hurting you. Oh, no, it's like my ghost trap's activating. That's what that sound is. That ghost sound effect at the end of every round. I'm not saying it's super annoying, but it is cracking me up, dude. Let's do battery capacity here. I like the music, but for like any other aesthetic, I think it would fit. But I'm having a hard time believing it here. You know what I mean? Love the traps. I was going after the red one. Probably too late. Sound good. Let's do ghost ectoplasm drop rate increation. And I just need money. I don't have any upgrades that are greens or yellows. I don't think I do, at least. I kind of want to go up here to see what's after this. So let's save up 600. Oh, look at these guys. A new type of ghost. Like, I feel like you could put this type of ghost on the upgrade tree instead of focus so much on the green and red ghosts. But I do understand it's a currency. I get it. Like I understand. It's interesting. Let's just next harvest real quick. Let's do a couple of these. I'll tell you what though, I am a sucker for these incremental games like this. I don't know why. I love upgrading and getting stronger. It's just like half the reason I play video games. So Jumbo power drain reduction, and that unlocks blue power drain reduction. I'm not crazy about those because I'm not going after those ghosts specifically. So we won't buy that for a little bit. I just want to see a little bit more. I feel like we're getting a pretty good gist for the game, and I have a feeling the demo is gonna end soon. But I kind of want to get a little bit stronger. Nice. That was a pretty good run. It is satisfying to mess with this. Spawn rate. I'm not crazy about any of my upgrade options here. I guess I'll do suction radius, but that's a pretty expensive upgrade for what I got. I guess this radius being high is cool. I was trying to get the big one. It's not gonna work. Let's do suction power increase. I feel like I should have got that a while ago. And then let's go for this one as well. It is kind of... I was missing these upgrades being purchasable because of the green thing around it. I think that's my own fault, though. Let's save up for Ghost Ectoplasm drop amount. We're going to be super strong suckage right now. Kind of want to get rid of this red guy right now. Got his ass. Okay. We have two yellows now. Let's grab Ghost Ectoplasm drop amount. We need 10 greens for this. Attracts Hurricane Ghost. Sucking one up, boosts suction power for a time. Okay, that's interesting. I feel like this song is probably the most fitting song so far for the game because it's kind of funky. You know what I mean? Guess we do want to hit those green ghosts up when we can. I feel like something that I'm not doing well is catching multiple ghosts in the same suck. I don't know if that drains my battery more, but I do feel like it's efficient. Let's do sucking power increase. And then I guess we'll see where we're at. Yeah, in terms of incremental games like this, it's definitely on the more basic side, but I think you could definitely price this game strategically. It does what it's trying to do very well. It's a very well-crafted game in terms of what it's trying to do. Like, I'm experiencing no bugs. The UI is very clear to me, you know? It's maybe a little bit basic, but it's pretty clear to me. I'm not a fan of, like, I guess we'll do spawn rate. That can help us. I don't like those basic upgrades. We'll do more spawn rate. And unleash Jumbos. It's going to be more Jumbos. Gotcha. But yeah, if the game is priced adequately, I could see this game doing well. Like, truly. We definitely increase the spawn rate. That's for damn sure. Dang. This is kind of getting a little satisfying here. Maybe I spoke too soon. Let's do blue power reduction and see what we unlocked. Mystery Ghost Artifact lock for demo. Ghost speed reduction and vacuum. Battery capacity. The placement of nodes on the upgrade tree feels a little random to me. Like, it just feels like you have like a big skill tree and you're just putting stuff wherever. I feel like some games, and I'm again, maybe I just haven't seen enough of the upgrade tree. I feel like some games that are in this genre, they theme the upgrades depending on where you go on the upgrade tree. That it might be good to visit that just to see. Let's see what's after this. Battery capacity. I guess we could try to earn that. But yeah, this is a pretty basic game, dude, but it's fun. It's very satisfying. Like, the gameplay of sucking the ghosts, it genuinely is satisfying. Like, it feels great. And I think probably the game's biggest like thing that makes it stand out is these enemies that you find on the upgrade tree. I really like that. Let's get that, and then let's unlock a soul gate. I guess that's just unlock an area of the skill tree. It would be cool if I got something for that. Unleash Jumboos. So that's more Jumboos. Yeah, we'll do a couple more runs, see if we can get some more upgrades, but it looks like this is kind of what you get here. There is some stuff that's locked that's not in the demo, obviously. So, you know, not every single thing is in this demo, obviously, but for what we can check out right now, it's interesting. This will be a part of the next fest, so you can play this. If you can't play it already, I didn't check if there's a demo available right now. But if you can't play it right now, you should be able to play it darn soon. And I'm sure with the game's title, you're going to see it somewhere on the next fest. It's a cute title. What are my favorite things about the game? The gameplay, like right now, this is very satisfying. I like this. I like how there is ghosts that you can unlock on the skill tree. You can release them and then hunt them on the next raid, which is cool. I think the game, the game is well programmed. It's very slick. Like I like hovering over the upgrade nodes and stuff. Like it's very clean. You know what I mean? I like that. Yeah, let's do this, I guess. Ghost speed reduction to vacuum. It feels like these upgrades are very like themed down here. It feels almost like a separate area, like a separate thing. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Yeah, suction radius. We're getting a bunch of stuff. Here's another soul gate. Boom. Power drain reduction. Sure. Get that. What are some things that I think the game needs to work on? I think the upgrade tree probably could use some work. Maybe rearranging where some of the upgrades are. Making it a little bit more thematic. I would explain what some of the things do with a tooltip. I think one of the biggest shit, and it's not that I don't like the music, okay, let me preface that, but I don't think the music fits the game, so I would explore different music options, unless you're married, and like Dev, like if you're married to the music, I could be wrong, right? Like I'm not trying to say that I know everything, so take that with a grain of salt. We have another soul gate. We definitely need to hunt some red ghosts. That's the goal here. See that right there? That's one of the biggest strengths of the game. Is there's kind of a direction based on the currency that you need, and I really like that. Seems like only one red ghost spawns per raid, or per round. Okay, we got tons of... We're getting a lot of currency here. Battery capacity. I like the cheesy, and I'm saying this with love, I like the cheesy ghost sound effects. Like, why is this 120k? I guess it's just an increase in ectoplasm drop amount. That's fair. We'll just buy some stuff. Yeah, we have $85. I don't know why I thought I could do that. But yeah, like I feel like the music doesn't really match in my opinion, but I love the cheesy ghost sound effects. Like what if you, and I say that with love, like I'm not saying that's in a bad thing. Oh, we need red guys, right? What if you leaned into that a little bit with the music as well? You know what I mean? I just think that would be cool. Let's unlock the soul gate. Where was it? Right here. Boom. Let's unleash the Jumboos. We have $400. Probably can't buy anything. Nope. I think I could probably zoom out of the skill tree as well. Probably should work on that. I like the trap that goes down. I feel like there is some strategy there, but it does feel like it's an early concept. And I feel like all in all, the game does kind of feel early. You know what I mean? Again, I say that with all due respect. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I'm curious how long the game has been in development. And I would love to see some of the, like, this is interesting. There's a lot of upgrades that seem like they're going to become available, but I'm telling you, I'm not even reading them anymore because it's literally all the same shit. There's nothing different about any of these upgrades. The only one that I saw was the haunted wind chimes. Attracts Hurricane. Let's unlock that before we stop playing because I'm curious about that. We need green ghosts. I think we got one just now. I think that's probably the only one that will spawn. But yeah, the traps that get set down, I feel like that adds a little bit of strategy. You know what I mean? That's cool. We need to release some green ghosts. So let's do this. Yeah, you could see further away. It's interesting. I feel like this would be a cooler concept if you had more choice on the skill tree. Even though I do technically have choice, I kind of don't. I mean, I guess I do, but I don't know. And maybe the skill tree is linear in the beginning because you don't want to overwhelm the player, and I get that, and I respect that. But I'm really curious on what this game could look like and feel like in the oven for a little bit longer. But I'm having fun. Like when there's a shit ton of, excuse my French, when there's a shit ton of zombies on the screen or ghosts on the screen, it's a vibe. I will admit that. Let's get haunted wind chimes. And then we have supercharged suction boost, ghost ectoplasm drop amount. We want to increase that. Suction boost duration. Let's get this. Let's get this. These are all pretty cheap upgrades too. We'll grab all of them. Let's see what this what these hurricane, or I forgot what they're called, but I'm curious of what they are. What is that going to do? Where are they? I'm looking around. I don't see any. It said it releases. We'll have to look at the upgrade again. Oh, is that one right there? Yeah. Let's do one more. See if we can get one of those to spawn a little earlier. I do want to add another strength. The game's name, I think it's hilarious. I mean, a lot of people probably won't think it's funny, but I do. Yeah, I'm not noticing these. Can we make those guys spawn a little bit more? 8K, 8K. Nah, not really. Suction radius. Where's some cheap upgrades? 700 is pretty cheap. Suction power, that's nice. That was hiding. Ectoplasm value 8. Yeah, I feel like if you when you organize your skill tree, maybe some of these really key upgrades should be in a line going up or something. I don't know. I don't know. I hesitate to speak that confidently about how something should be because I honestly don't know. Like, I don't make games, so again, take that with a grain of salt. I want to get this hurricane dude. Where's he at? I just want to see what it does. What does that do? It says it attracts hurricane ghosts, sucking one up, boosts suction power for a time. Huh. Let's just get some shit. Yeah, it's like the same. I feel like a lot of these games, they kind of sink or swim based on how unique and impactful the upgrades feel. And in my opinion, I don't know if the upgrades are impactful enough or unique enough. It's a lot of the same. Oh, no, that's a green guy. I'm going to get a hurricane ghost. That's a green guy over there. Got his ass. I'm looking around, like, while I suck. Sometimes you gotta look around while you suck. There's something about when you're going around sucking. It's a vibe. But, you know, I'm getting a lot of the same incremental. And again, the genre of the game is incremental. Like, I understand that. But not all the upgrades have to be, you know, plus percentage boost to this, plus percentage boost to that. And not all of them are, but, you know, if we're being honest here, most of them are. And those upgrades really don't do it for me all the time. Hopefully you understand what I mean. I'm just grabbing whatever, dude. Let's jump back in here. Why am I having such a hard time finding the hurricane ghosts? I saw one at the end of one of those rounds. We might just have to not see what it does. That's a red guy. Oh, here's one. Oh, that's cool. I would love to, you know, that's a cool upgrade. That should be a more common thing, and maybe you should offer that to the player a little quicker too. I don't know. It's interesting. It's quite interesting. Yo, this is a game about sucking up ghosts, and see if I can. Yeah, you can zoom out of the skill tree. It's a big skill tree. Am I impressed by it? I'm not completely impressed, but you know what? a lot of this stuff could be changed, and I could be impressed the next time I check out this game. You never know. The game's well made though. It's satisfying to play. It's honestly, it's cute. I love the little cheesy ghost sound effects. The game name is hilarious, and it does an incremental game very competently. I think that this game might have a hard time standing out against other incremental games in the genre. I'm just saying, there's a lot of games that really hit this hard, and they hit it really, really well with the upgrades and the aesthetic. And if you lean into kind of the cheesy Halloween-y ghosts, not Halloween specifically, but the cheap spookiness, I think that'll be a benefit of the game. That's my opinion, though. It's fun to play. Check out the demo for yourself. I'll leave a link down to the game. And if you can't play the demo now, you should be able to play it pretty quickly when Next Fest starts, whenever that is. And I appreciate you watching my video, dude. Thank you. This is a game about sucking up ghosts, and I had a good time with it. Goodbye.